I'm feeling down, just going out in nature, kind of feel grounded and kind of think, look, this is just either a redirection or a rebirth. It's important to be mindful of what we're consuming on social media, YouTube, especially these days. Hello, good morning, good afternoon or night, wherever you are from Havanai. So this is my intro for my first, I guess, vlog in years, or YouTube video. Feel very out of practice, if you can't tell. It's giving awkward energy. I was driving, I'm on my way, or am here, to go on a walk with my beautiful dog Hab, best friend Nat, and her puppy. And I was like, you know what? I miss videoing. I miss editing. Editing is the main thing. I've been getting a lot more into my creative side on Instagram and TikTok with my videos, and wanting to share more real, authentic, vulnerable content. I just thought I'd start off today. I've been putting it off for a while because I've been nervous. I know when I was young, I used to just upload videos without thinking. I'd just video because I loved it. It was something I was passionate about, and I just uploaded it because it's something I loved. Got a Suki. If anyone has a Staffy or a boxer, you get it. He's a Staffy Cross boxer. But I'll finish filming this so we can go on our walk when that comes. Moral of the story, as I've gotten older, I've been more reluctant to, I guess, share certain things. And I'm like, why? I love doing it, so I shouldn't be living someone else's life because I'm worrying about what people will think. If I love doing it, just share it. And that's a little message for you and a reminder for you that do what you love, share what you love. Because at the end of the day, we only have one life. I know it's so cheesy and cliche, but it's so true. I've really been trying to live by that recently. But yeah, anyway, come with me on my day. Hopefully a lot of days outdoor, This YouTube will also be me talking about my ADHD and my experience being late diagnosed and how I've kind of been going with that. Obviously one of the things I can't probably talk. Anyway, yeah, come with me on my day. Hopefully a lot of time spent outdoors is what I was trying to say. Let's go. I don't know how to do this anymore, but anyway, enjoy. Hello, I was about to say I just got home, but I did not. I've been home for the past half an hour. But I wanted to sit down. I've just been editing anything you've seen before this part of the video. And I guess just thinking about what I want this channel to be and what I want to put out into the world. I guess with my Instagram page, Your Blooming Journey, a lot of that page is just me wanting to share, I guess, real life highs and lows, conversations, taboo conversations, but also travel. Bit kind of, it's not polar opposite. For me, when I travel, I feel the most grounded, which I know a lot of people are like this. I'm not saying that obviously I'm always feeling grounded when I'm traveling, because I think there's ebbs and flows in life with everything. But for me, I think I want to bring that part of traveling and show that kind of part of traveling on my page, where, I don't know, I just feel like I'm able to really open my eyes to this world, the planet, when I do travel. I'm a very cheesy gal, so I guess just being able to see new things and experience how different people live, and I guess just new areas and places of this earth, if that makes sense, I feel like it very much grounds me and makes me grateful for, I guess, just this life, and I guess the life I have, and all the small moments kind of thing. But yeah, I guess this page, I just want to have an online journal. I love journaling. I love creating videography, taking photos. I'm no professional. I'm very much amateur, but it's something I love. I have grown up being quite creative, being a professional dancer, and now that I've kind of stopped that and working full time in a different field of work, I've found that doing this is my creative outlet. And I guess I love talking, yapping, about, I guess, kind of the more deeper things, like some of the conversations I have with my friends. I have such soul-fulfilling conversations, and I think that are really important. But yeah, I'm yapping. I also am going to share a few people that have inspired me to start this page. My old housemates, Jessie and Amy, Natalie and Jessie Malthouse on YouTube, and I think on Instagram as well. They're my old housemates. They're absolutely living their best life overseas, and the content they create is absolutely stunning. Yes, what I was trying to say before I ran out of storage was these people, Jessie and Amy, as well as a few other people I will list, I feel like do a really good job at putting their true authentic selves through the screen in their content, and I really love that. I also love Joyish and Cameron Nuttall. They're another two people I really recommend watching and consuming as well. I think when it's important to be mindful with what we're consuming on social media and YouTube, especially these days. I think they're all such beautiful creators, and they're really just sharing such either, I guess, interesting content on like travel, which is Jessie and Amy, but also if you're wanting a cozy creator to listen to or watch, I feel like all of those people are really very cozy creators. That's what I'm trying to say. And what I love about Joyish and Cameron as well, excuse the quality, had to change to front camera because I keep running out of storage. But moral of the story, what I love about those creatives is that they really are telling a story with their content. And I think whether it's, yes, they're telling a story about where to go in certain countries or talking about clothing or whatever it is, they're still telling a story and they're being authentic to them as well, which is something I really love and I really hope to put forward in the content that I'm making. And as well, I'm someone who tends to think quite deep about some things, and I used to be ashamed of that. And I'm like, why do I have to have such deep thought process for little things like, oh my god, the tree, like this tree's seen so much, like this tree's been alive for so long, like imagine, thought spiraling. But I guess I wanted to create content that is real for me and coming from a place of, I guess, gratitude for this life I'm living, because I think as everyone goes through cycles, as a woman, we obviously go through an internal cycle, but I think external cycle as well, whether you're a woman with a cycle, period, or a man or whatever you identify as, we all go through cycles just like the earth does. The earth has different seasons, just like we do. And I think I'm very passionate about, I guess, talking about mental health and talking about the highs and lows in life. And I guess I want to have this online journal, because I love journaling, where I can share that. I can share the different seasons of life that I'm going through. I can share this journey, this blooming, I guess, metamorphosis that we all go through, rebirth and evolving and everything like that. And I really want a space to be able to share that and I guess have conversations about where you're at in life. And even if just one person watches this and it helps them kind of be more conscious and be okay with going through different seasons and changes in life. And there may be certain times in life where you're feeling down, and that's okay. Knowing that there's tools and people there to support you, whether it's in your community or online. I think it's just, I want to create that kind of space where we can have these conversations and share, the ups and downs of life and share this blooming journey of mine and of yours. But speaking of planet, the earth and everything, I wrote this journal entry last year on the 18th of November 2024 that I wanted to share, that I think really sums up the kind of vibe of what I want to share, and I guess how I'm trying to kind of live my life and the values I'm trying to portray throughout life, if that even makes sense. Anyway, I wrote, I love that everything in nature just is. They're not there trying to be anything other than what they are, than what they're meant to do or meant to be. They just be. A fern's not trying to be a flower or the gum trees they lay under. They just are, flowing and moving with whatever comes their way. And when their time comes, they spread what seedlings, love, they have left with the earth, and then continue that cycle again, rebirth. They just accept, knowing that they will either come out stronger or change the path of where they grow. Maybe even starting from the start, and that's okay. not the most beautifully written, but it's something that I guess when I sat down, I was sitting outside with a cup of tea and just looking into the world, into the nature, and just thinking we really are a mirror of this planet. Not to be all sound all woohoo or spiritual, but I don't know, for me at least, I've found whenever I'm feeling down, just going out in nature, trying to feel grounded and kind of think, look, this is just either a redirection or a rebirth. And I'm not saying I have that thought process every time I'm down, because when you're in that state, it's a lot easier said than done. But I think going into 2026, I really want to try and allow myself to feel and allow myself to, I guess, kind of try my best to go with the flow of that redirection or that rebirth, I guess. But yeah, I'm yapping. I'm going to go and do the work I've been putting off. Anything you're watching before this, I've just been editing. We had some trees cut down in our backyard, so I'm going to go and start moving them around because there's quite a lot to clear up. So I'll take you with me. I'm currently just sitting on the couch with Habby Boy. This is our foster dog, foster fail. He's now ours, but he was our foster, but 3 hours in, we're like, you know what? We love him. We're going to keep him. But yeah, Hab's loving life, all curled up. I'm going to get started. I'm hoping it doesn't take me too long to at least clear half of the backyard. We do have a lot of work to do in the backyard. Luckily, when we moved in, we got very lucky with this house, timing-wise. Divine timing, honestly. But a lot of the inside had already been done, just a few cosmetic stuff. But the outside is definitely something we need to focus on. So if you've got anyone here is into landscaping or gardening or knows good plants for certain areas, I would love to know. I'm just going to say excuse the weeds and everything at the moment. But yeah, I would love to know if you guys have any ideas for what plants to plant in certain areas. Because we need the help. Okay, I'll give you a quick little garden tour. We've still got quite a few things for hard rubbish, but thankfully the owner kind of did his thing with this fernery. This is one of the sections. We've got our sun, it's right outside. Oh, sorry, Ham. It's right outside our sunroom. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of work to be done, but would love to know if any of you guys have some thoughts on what to put here. I'm kind of thinking floral, a flower garden, but this is where we've had quite a bit of work done. We used to have 3 yuccas here. Didn't realize how much light they were blocking, but yeah. There's a bit to do. Another area that needs a bit of work. Also would love any thoughts on what to do with this area. We are thinking, because the yuccas here pushed these retaining walls quite forward, so we're thinking of kind of restarting, getting rid of all this, and then as well this middle section, thinking of clearing all of that, starting again, thinking a bit of like evergreen, bushy, floral kind of flowers. I'm going for cottage core, I think is what I'm wanting. Like everywhere you look, there's some kind of floral and like a bushy scrub. But yeah, we've got a bit of work, haven't we, Heb? He's been kind of in his undercover area while we clear this. I'm gonna get started because I'm definitely procrastinating clearing this up right now, but it has to be done. R.I.P. I thought I had done heaps, but I've only done that small section. And I turn around, we've still got all this. But no, it's about the process. Trust the process. Don't believe it. No, realistically, I feel like it'll take us at least like a few months to fully clear it because of our bin days. but it's a start, isn't it? It's a start. Has been helping, but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, a little update. Cleared this area. Have also cleared up here, but if I'm gonna be honest, I just moved a lot of what was up here down to here. But my thought process is all in the one spot, and we won't have to worry about going up and down as much. I say that even though our house is literally on a hill. But we're getting there. Anyway, I have filled up the bin, so I can't really do any more, unfortunately. But it was nice. I feel like we haven't had a good day in Melbourne that wasn't too hot and wasn't raining for like to have like as a gardening day. So it was nice to get a little something done outdoors and feel like we've started something with our garden. But again, if you have any suggestions of what plants to put in some of those areas I showed you, I would love any suggestions. Ideally ones that aren't toxic to dogs as well. But yeah, hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna go have a shower, rinse off and get ready for my sister-in-law's 30th. Okay, I've just got changed to head out to my sister-in-law's 30th. Mainly going for Christmas theme because I've got my a friendsmas tonight as well. So I can't blame myself seriously doing these OOTDs. It's not really me, but at the same time I do want to, you know, show you my outfit. I can't. Anyway, continue. This top, I actually do need to share this top I got from Kmart because I had another friendmas a few days ago. We were all doing a Christmas theme. Realised I didn't have any kind of red clothes, so Kmart, love, Glasson's jeans and Adidas Sambas. I get confused which one's which, but yeah, have my sister-in-law's 30th, kind of a picnic, then a friendsmas, which I'm meant to be cooking roast veggies, but depending on time, I might swing past grilled burgers and get a few share putters of chips. That's usually my go-to for things like this if I don't have time to cook, because who doesn't love grilled chips? Anyway, as you can see, as you may have seen, I got quite a bit done in the backyard, although it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like a dent has been made, but it's a start. Yeah, and I guess through these videos as well, I'm kind of excited to get to show you our home as well, because it's something that I'm very proud of. Slowly bringing it together, turn it from a house to a home. And yeah, I guess it's a little cottage or logwood cabin kind of vibe, and I love it. I love waking up and looking out into the trees every morning. Will feel eternally grateful every day. I pinch myself every day and I just feel so grateful and lucky to be where we are and to be in the position to have been able to live here as well. Yeah, there's a lot of gratitude that makes me want to cry. You'll get to know I'm a bit of a crier. Happy crier as well, so yeah. I promise as well I'll get better at this vlogging. I just kind of got to get used to it and kind of get into the swing of it again. And I guess hopefully make sure I'm just being me in the videos. Anyway, I'm yapping. Hi. Oh, you'll get to know this little guy as well throughout the videos. Friendmas with the girls, which is so nice. I'll have an excuse to prolong Christmas. I'm gonna try to cut this short because I'm running out of space. But thank you so much if you made it this far of my first video. Apologies, it was a bit chip choppy, but over time, I promise it'll start to get smoother. But yeah, I really enjoyed filming today and just being able to edit and get back into it. Hopefully you got something out of this, whether it was literally just having it in the background as you're doing your housework or something. But yeah, thank you so much again for watching, and hope you have a good morning, afternoon or night. And I'll see you in my next video, which will be hopefully a lot smoother. A little bit more of a story behind it. But yeah, somewhere, all got to start somewhere. Anyway, good night. Bye.